It's here, guys. The cover girl of Overwatch finally has a chance to shine. It's Tracer's episode of Overwatch Analysis. So cheers, love. The Calvary's here. And that sounded way more manly in my head. But regardless, enjoy the video, guys. What is going on, players, and how are you guys doing? I've been waiting a good 5 characters for this video, and it's finally here. If you haven't found out yet, Tracer is my favorite hero to play as in this game. I don't know if it is just the fast pace and high risk, high reward, game style that she has, or how easy it is to switch as her when I'm doing bad in a game, or just the lore and the history behind her in general. I love this character. Speaking of lore, you'll find that, as usual, I'll first go over Tracer's lore and history, and then I'll jump straight into the gameplay. So let's do that, guys. For Tracer's basic information, you'll find that her real name is Lena Oxton. She is born and from London, and ages 26 at the time of the game. She wasn't mainly introduced into Overwatch until they were in need for a new pilot to test the latest in flight technology, a jet with the ability to teleport, otherwise known as the Slipstream. Though she was young, Lena was hand-chosen due to her fearlessness and skill behind the cockpit. Unfortunately, during the first test, Lena and her aircraft disappeared into time. She was presumed dead. Almost half a year later, she reappeared, only this time she was constantly flashing in and out of reality due to her molecules being desynchronized from time. She would sometimes disappear from hours to days at a time. All of Overwatch's best doctors and scientists were completely clueless when it came to solving Tracer's disorder. It was thought to be hopeless until a scientist/friendly gorilla invented the Chronal Accelerator. This device, strapped on Tracer's chest, gave her the ability to stay physically in present time, but the ability to manipulate time to her advantage as well. Now being able to rapidly move forward and backwards through time, she became a proud member of Overwatch. Now that the history is over, let's jump straight into the gameplay aspects of her, guys. Now, actually, Tracer has 4 main abilities instead of 5 like the others, and these include her pulse pistols, recall, blink, and her ultimate pulse bomb. I'll dive into all of these in a second. Now, for her pulse pistols, she's able to rapidly fire both of her guns, and you can already tell that they're not going to be very accurate, but they do deal a lot of damage, and they have extremely fast reload. So if you can go in, blink, reload, then blink back out, that'll be perfect for you. Now for her right bumper, she's able to teleport back about 3-4 seconds to where you were before. See right here, I was up at the top, blink a couple feet away, and then go right back. And you'll find that's not really about distance, instead it's more about the timing that you have. Here it is her left trigger or left bumper ability, and this allows her to blink into various different places, and it's super useful because you can use it in any direction, as you can. Finally, we're going to talk about Tracer's ultimate, otherwise known as her pulse bomb. Now, this is by far not one of the best ultimates in the game, but it is really good. Number 1, you can earn it super fast, and number 2, it is effective only if you know how to use it. Now, you can't just chuck these anywhere and expect it to do work, and you have to time it. It is able to stick onto enemies, and you can do that, but what you want to do is you want to chuck it into a middle of a horde of enemies that you have, and just watch them all fall down, like dominoes. It's crazy. I got a 4-man once because of this, and I wish I was recording it, but it's a great ultimate. Don't, just remember it's good, okay? For the last part of this video, I'm just going to give you guys some basic tips, as just playing as Tracer in general, and stuff that I found really useful in my time playing as her. Now, unlike Reaper, who is completely dependent on going up close, to do damage, get kills, because you literally can't hit people from a far distance, Tracer can, from a medium to a large range. You can hit them. Not many bullets, but you can do a little bit of damage on him. So what I'd recommend is do a little bit of damage on the person you're looking at, then blink in, do more damage, blink back out, and it'll do you good. Which reminds me that Tracer is one of the most lowest characters in the game. She is tied with, I believe, 4 other characters, including including Diva when she's not in her exosuit. She is very squishy, so if you get caught in a situation, blink out, because if you time it right, it's basically like a free health pack, because it goes back to your state that you were before you teleported. Finally, you gotta stay relatively close to your teammates. And, I know that Tracer is an offense character, and she definitely is, but you will die immediately if you don't have someone there to give some more damage or to distract the enemies or, support character, heal you, because you only have 150 health, and you will definitely die otherwise. So just, go a little bit ahead. That's fine, that's your job. To, put some damage down, but then come back for them. Alright players, thank you so much for watching. Unfortunately, that's going to have to be it for the video. If you liked it, click the thumbs up button. If you're new, subscribe. And hey, for next Overwatch Analysis, you'll get to watch me pull my hair out as I review Bastions, so that'll definitely be fun. Alright players, thanks again for watching, and I will see you in my next video.